YouTube, what's up, y'all? It's KIAREY. If you don't know who I am, my name's KIAREY Love. I'm currently documenting my journey to becoming a millionaire trader. When I'm a millionaire, y'all soon be here. So the first thing I'm gonna say, please don't mind the background. Simple, keep it short. Today's video, I wanted to just come here and tell you guys the harsh reality of your tangible things and materialistic shit not catching up to your profits, especially when you go the prop firm route. I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about the struggles that I'm having with that, and just the struggles I'm having with, you know, how I'm handling my payout money and all those things. So yeah, let's get right into that shit. So the first thing I want to talk about is just the tangibles don't match up. Like, okay, so this is an example that I was thinking of when I was kind of on the way here. I was thinking about the fact that, hold on. I was thinking about, hold on. One more adjustment. Yeah, watch that shit gonna be fun. Yeah. Okay, so I was just thinking about the fact that the tangible things in me, just content-wise, I was thinking about the fact that I can't post a lot of the lifestyle content that people like to see, you know, the marketing side of the trading journey of that I want to post. I can't do that right away or do the things that I want to do because money takes time to catch up to you, especially going from unemployed to a funded trader. Of course, when you have other avenues and stuff like that, it's different, but going from unemployed to a funded trader, you have different caveats, like having to wait for payouts. That's a big thing. Having to wait for payouts, you have to wait the 7 winning days, the 5 winning days, and then even after you get your winning trading days, you have to wait to be able to take the payout on a certain day, depending on the funded company, or not even just that, but you also have to wait for the payout to hit your account, the 2 to 3, sometimes even 5 business days. Like, just different little things that make it hard for the money that you make to hit your account right away. Another issue that I was having was being willy-nilly with funded accounts. So I'm having really big ass days and I'm making the money, but then I'll blow my account because I'm like, oh, I already took a payout, so who cares about the account? And now I'm coming to the realization that I can't be like that about my funded accounts. Another reason why the tangibles don't catch up is simply because bills are more important and you can't go to zero just to try to make the materialistic shit happen. You want big months and big things to happen so that you can have the house, so I can move out, so I can get out of my mom's house, so I can be in my own space, so I can get the car that I want. But you also have to be smart and you have to be realistic about the fact that those things take time and those things take planning. Those things take just being on point about, I also want to make sure that I get my credit score back up, because when I was a little younger, my mom started me out with a good credit score, but then I ended up fucking myself over in my last relationship, whatever. We don't have to talk about that. But I ended up fucking myself over with my credit score, so then now I'm kind of starting over. So that's also something that I have to put money into, you know, credit cards and just doing things the right way so that I can get my credit up in the best way I possibly can, rebuilding my credit and also getting things removed. Whole nother story. But there's just so many things that come before the tangible things that you trade for. I'm trading to get my mom out of her job. I'm trading to get my girlfriend out of her job. But I also have to realize I have to take care of the important logistical things first. I had, you know, some stuff that I had to pay just straight out for randomly $1,000. I was grateful that I had it, but it was also a fucking burden to just dish out that much money. So the tangibles not matching up definitely is hard and definitely fucks with your psychology, because it's like, damn, I'm making all this fucking money, but it doesn't feel like it yet. But it's like, you have to be patient and you have to not focus on the money, you have to focus on the journey. And obviously I'm telling you guys this by way of telling myself this, because these are things that I need to hear, because I am starting to get to a place where it's like, oh, I'm excited for my new car. I'm excited for things that I don't even have yet, that I don't even have the money for yet, but I'm making the money for it, and I make a decent amount of money day to day. But you have to make even more money when it comes to payout splits. You have to be consistently making the money and not having those days where you blow your accounts and shit like that. But yeah, so like I was saying, another thing that I was doing wrong was blowing my accounts and having to get full new accounts past the challenges. Instead of those days being on my funded accounts, I had to, they were on funded, or they were on challenge accounts, whereas some of those days could have been on my old funded accounts. I could have been already eligible for multiple payouts. I blew an account 2 days before being able to receive a $6,000 payout, and just because I was getting it too excited about, you know, taking payouts and shit. So just doing the dumb stuff, letting the emotions win, letting the greed overcome you, and also just fucking up. Like, and that's also another thing that I recognize. Focusing on the tangibles and the materialistic shit takes you away from the plan. I am still going to have a $20,000 month. That is my plan. That is my goal for this month, and I'm doing everything in my power to be able to do that. But that goal has weighed on me a little bit harder than just trading every single day. You know, but I know that it's a different level of pressure because I normally don't hold my trades during my funded stage. Normally I like to get out as soon as I'm up that $200 so I can just take my $200 winning trading day and just go on with the day. But guess what that causes? That causes me to have to, you know, it just causes bullshit. Like, it causes me to have less of a buffer when I'm not letting my trades go. I'm risking $1,500, but I'm getting out at a 1-to-1, so I'm only making $1,500. Like, just dumb shit like that. Like, this is just kind of like a reflection video for me, or a video to just to let you guys know, like, if once you guys get profitable, there's levels to this. And if you're not profitable yet, and if you've never passed a challenge, just remember, passing that challenge is dead ass level 1. Level fucking 1. You have to pass the challenge first before you're even able to think about passing a fucking you have to pass the challenge before you even think about getting the payout. You have to get to your 5 winning trading days on Top Step to even think about getting your payout. And you only get half of the money that you make. And so then my next level, I got to the payout stages. I know how to get to payouts. My next stage is to hold my trades for the account size. If I'm risking $1,500, I better make $3,000 to $4,500 on a trade. I should not be getting out anywhere before that, just because price is moving fast, just because it's fluctuating, and just because I'm thinking about the tangible money that I want to have. If I follow the plan and I follow the course of action, I will get what I need to get. Today was not really today was an emotional day, but it was an emotional day negatively. So I still had a positive P&L. If you guys watched the video earlier today is a double upload day. So yeah, but if you guys see, I did have a positive day. I did still have a $1,700 day across all my accounts. And every single account that I traded on today was a funded account. However, it still fucked me up to, it fucks me up to think about the fact that the tangibles are coming slow. But I know it's loading. I'm not really tripping on it. I know that it's going to come in due time. I know if I stay the course, I continue to trade the way that I've been trading, I continue to take my payouts, and just do a better job trading. I need to trade the way I trade in the challenge, exactly the same way I traded in the challenge phase in my funded phase. And I did that 2 days out of this week. So this week still has been the best week, following last week being my worst week. So tomorrow's the last trading day. We are going to make sure that we show up with some good consistency, with some good emotional discipline going on. I'm not going to harp on the trading stuff all day. I'm going to get my work done. I have a hair appointment a little bit later, so I'm going to get my work done, get the house clean, get showered, go to my hair and my nails appointment. My birthday is in 3 days. We are going to end this week out with a bang. We're going to have a banger week next week, and then we're going to end the month out with the bang. Yeah, we are going to lock in $20K this month. I promise you guys. Yeah, nothing really more, nothing really less. Just wanted to come here and let you guys know that I am still on the way to becoming a millionaire. The tangibles are coming. The crazy videos are coming. The traveling's coming. Everything's coming, but it's all in due time. Profitability only came January 28th. January 28th was the day that I first passed my first account. So I have to understand, it's only April 9th. So yes, I could have bigger months because of the fact that it's all a numbers game. So now it's time to scale and get comfortable with those bigger numbers. And then from there, get comfortable with bigger numbers and bigger numbers and bigger numbers. And then eventually we're going to be having 20K days and 200K months. And it's only up from here, but you are still witnessing me become a trading millionaire. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you watched this point of the video, make sure you're getting 1% better every day. Make sure you're operating out of the model because nothing. There is never an excuse or a reason as to why you are not getting 1% better. Or you're not doing at least one thing to get one step closer to your dreams, goals, and aspirations. It has been KIAREY Love, and I am out. Peace.